Hi, I'm Emily. Welcome to my presentation, The Structure and Function of the Digestive System. I will take an in-depth look at the digestive process, discussing the process of both mechanical and chemical digestion, then look in detail at the enzymes involved during this process and the conditions they require to perform optimally. Finally, I will discuss the food groups of a balanced diet. Starting with the digestive system, also known as the gastrointestinal tract. A journey our food takes from mouth to anus through many organs, a journey of almost 30 feet. Our journey begins at the mouth. Food is broken down mechanically through the process of mastication, chewing and tearing with the teeth and tongue. Digestion also begins here as the saliva glands in the mouth release an enzyme called amylase, which aids the breakdown of starch into sugars. This process ends with the formation of a bolus, which is then swallowed into the pharynx, travelling involuntarily through the esophagus with a movement called peristalsis, which is the contraction of these organs. The bolus enters the stomach through a valve called the lower esophageal sphincter. The stomach is a hollow organ capable of expanding to receive food. Many gastric glands in the mucus of the stomach lining release digestive enzymes, hydrochloric acid and mucus, catalyzing the chemical digestion, churning and liquidizing the bolus to produce chyme. The chyme moves into the small intestine, a coiled tube approximately 20 foot long, made up of the duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. Firstly, the duodenum receives juices and acids from the liver, gallbladder, and pancreas through ducts that receive the further digestion of proteins, carbs, and fats. It continues through the jejunum, ileum via peristalsis. This organ's blood supply is greater, and villi in these areas absorb the new smaller molecules to fuel the body. The large intestine, approximately 5 foot long, is made up of the cecum, colon, rectum, and anus. This is where the digestive process is completed. The bacteria found here absorbs electrolytes and vitamins. The smooth surface lining also removes most of the water at this stage, leaving only undigestible food and unabsorbed substances pass to the rectum and removed from the body via the anus. Mechanical and chemical digestion. Mechanical digestion occurs only at the beginning of the digestive process. When food enters the oral cavity, the teeth chew and tear up our food assisted by the tongue, a process called mastication. Chemical digestion also begins here with the salivary glands producing and releasing amylase to begin breaking down starch. Chemical digestion takes over once the bolus is formed and swallowed with digestive enzymes, mucus, and hydrochloric acid being introduced in the stomach. The small intestine adds bile gastric juices and acids from the liver, gallbladder, and pancreas. Enzymes involved in digestion. Two of the enzymes involved in the digestive process that I will look into in more detail are amylase and trypsin. Amylase enters the digestive process in the mouth, the first enzyme present in the chemical digestion, aiding the breakdown of complex sugars into starch. Amylase is released by salivary glands in the mouth and is also produced in the pancreas to be secreted into the small intestine. Salivary amylase's ideal pH range is between 6.7 and 7. Whereas pancreatic amylase range lies between 5 and 10.5, with the ideal being 7. Trypsin helps to digest protein. Produced in the pancreas with inactive trypsinogen, when released through the bile duct, it becomes active trypsin. Once in the small intestine, it begins working with pepsin and with chymotrypsin, breaking down proteins into peptides and amino acids. Trypsin's ideal pH is between 7.8 and 8.7. All enzymes work best at the body's ideal temperature of 37 degrees. If the temperature is too hot, the enzymes will break down, and if it's too cold, they will work slowly. Balanced diet. To stay healthy and to maintain energy levels, the human body requires a healthy diet. Although medical reasons may mean an individual has to change some aspects, on the whole, the main constitutions of a healthy balanced diet are broken into main food groups as shown in the NHS's Eat Well Guide. This shows us what food groups there are and how much we should consume daily. The food sources in each group, when eaten in the right proportions, will provide the necessary nutrients for the body. Some nutrients appear in more than one group. The first group is meat, fish, and alternatives. Red and white meat, fish, eggs, nuts, beans, and pulses. This group is high in protein, macronutrients such as iron and zinc. Beans and pulses provide dietary fiber. Proteins are vital in the formation of amino acids. The body cannot function without these. Bread, cereals, and potatoes make up group 2. This carbohydrate group consists of bread, pasta, rice, cereals, and potatoes, providing an energy source for the body. Whole grain releases energy slowly and provides vitamins, minerals, and dietary fiber. This starchy group fuels muscles, stamina, and maintains strength, concentration, and energy. Group 3 is a colourful group of fruit and vegetables, low in calories and high in dietary fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Fiber helps to lower cholesterol. It is undigestible, but it aids the process. Each item provides some vitamins and some minerals, but to get a healthy balance of them, we should consume a variety of this group. The fourth group consists of dairy and alternatives, a smaller group, but providing a good source of calcium, which is good for our bones and our teeth. Finally, oils and spreads make up the smallest group. Although vital for a balanced diet, found in oils and butter, this group should be limited. It assists the body through the insulation of tissues and cells, the protection of internal organs, and the synthesis of steroid hormones. There are 2 types of fats. Saturated fats found in butter, lard, and fatty meats are less healthy than unsaturated fats found in foods such as olive oil and some nuts and seeds. Water. Water is essential for our body. We should aim to drink 2 litres a day. The body cannot store water, so our supply should be regularly topped up. Apart from keeping us hydrated, water aids our metabolic rates and energy levels, replaces natural fluid loss, transports nutrients, and assists the body in the removal of waste. In summary, we have looked at the journey our food takes through many organs making up our digestive system, the different processes during each part, and the enzymes involved. We have discussed how and where mechanical and chemical digestion occurs. We have also looked into the enzymes amylase and trypsin, the role they play in the digestive process. And finally, we have discussed the main food groups as part of a balanced diet. Thank you for watching.